How's everybody doing? That's amazing. I'm glad to hear that you're having a good day. I'm having a pretty good day too, especially since I get to make this video. I had some spare time. Anyways, I'm gonna be talking about why people do stupid stuff in public. The reason why people do stupid stuff in public is because they watch TV a lot. And when they watch TV a lot, they watch TV that shows a lot of people doing stupid stuff on video. And when they see people doing those stupid things on video, they want to do stupid things. And those people who want to do stupid things on video, they sit in their house for days, weeks. I don't care how long they sit in their room, because it's fun entertainment for the family. Now, while they're sitting at their home, they have thought of these three things. Planking, which if you don't know, is finding random objects to balance yourself on. Now, another one is the Batman. I personally don't like the Batman. The Batman is when you get a door and you hang by your feet for as long as you can, which never turns out good that I've seen. And another one, which I don't mind, is the Tebow. And the Tebow, if you don't know, is the thing that Tim Tebow does whenever he's playing football or some emotional moment comes up and he's down on one knee with his hand on his face praying to God, stuff like that. Which, doing the Tebow, that one's not as bad. It doesn't cause any injuries to you physically. Now, the first one I want to talk to you about is planking. Planking to me is just stupid. Who sits in their house all day thinking of this crap? Why? I guarantee you there was that guy, he sat in his house all day, and he's like, you know what? I need to find something to balance myself on. And then, all of a sudden, his friends pop up in his house, and he's balancing himself on top of a door, and they're like, dude, that's the best thing I've ever seen. What do you call it? I'm gonna call it balancing on random things. That doesn't make any sense. How about planking? That makes perfect sense. Planking, I don't understand how planking is even relevant to what the object of the whole idea is. You don't see planks balancing themselves on top of humans. Do you see that? If you ever see that, let me know, and I will try planking. But until then, no. Now, another thing is doing the Batman, which that is another stupid thing that doesn't make any sense to me. Batman doesn't even sleep like that. Bats do, but then again, you don't hardly ever see bats in the Batman movie. If you find a Batman movie where Batman is sleeping, hanging from a door by his feet, I will try that. But until then, I don't think you could pay Christian Bale enough to do that. So, in the meanwhile, don't break your neck. Now, another one is the Tebow, which I personally don't think is very dangerous, but from watching the news, I've heard of this one story where this guy, he's driving around town, and he's listening to some soft rock music, which would entail that he would be white, which, that's just me. And it's just this white guy, he's driving along, rocking out to some soft rock. You can't really do that, but he's driving around, takes a curve, accidentally hits a kid on a bike. Now, if it's an accident, this kid, he sees the guy coming out of his car, and he's like, okay, this guy's going to help me. It was an accident. Everything's okay. But then the kid later finds out that he's being beaten up by this guy after he'd done hit him with his car. And he was like, okay, he might have thought I pulled out on him on purpose and he was just giving me payback. So everything's fine. And then the guy T-bows next to the kid. And me, that would tick me off. I mean, I can understand a little, getting beat up by some random guy after, supposedly pulling out on him, that would be my mentality. But you don't T-bow by somebody after you've done hit them and beat them up. That would just not be a good thing to do. That would make anybody mad. That would make Chuck Norris mad. Obviously, he's always mad because they keep making random jokes that would infer that he's always this awesome guy. But, he's 80-something, 70, 80. He's pretty old. He might not be that old, but, he's pretty old. Anyways, back to the subject. I get off subject a lot, but don't do stupid things, because watching TV can sometimes cause little Timmy to get hit by a car and beaten up and get T-bowed by. Or cause John to break his back doing the Batman, which Batman doesn't do the Batman. He's just Batman. He doesn't have to prove anything to anybody. So don't come up with stupid things. And Johnny got planked by a plank. No, he really didn't. He just put a plank on top of his head and posted on YouTube saying, "Oh, look, I'm planking." So the whole moral of this is don't do stupid things, because even sometimes the things that might not actually hurt anybody would hurt somebody. So don't do it. Don't be that guy. You don't want to be that guy. Nobody likes that guy. So thank you for listening to this, and there will be plenty more of these videos out, believe me. So, thank you.